Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm your host, Nick. Which was better, Mask vs. Mask or Clash in Italy? Let's get into it.
Welcome to Noob Wrestling!
Alright, so we're going to cut straight to the chase. Personally, I thought Mask vs. Mask was better than Clash in Italy, which was interesting because I don't watch a lot of the AAA stuff, but obviously I know about the Grande Americana feud. The one thing I think really stands out was just the storytelling. The wrestling was great, but the story was there. There were risks, there were title changes, there was a lot of stuff that kept me on the edge of my seat wanting to know what happens next. And now I think I might be watching more AAA here than I normally would, just because of how the Mask vs. Mask match was. What I find interesting is a lot of it was in Spanish, yet it still captivated me. Why is that? I think just there's some real human elements to it. You know, you had someone that built a character that's now losing the identity of that character and handing it off to someone else who did it better. I think we all have that fear inside of us that, you know, whether it be in our work life or whatnot, but a lot of times people like to hold the information to themselves and not share it for fear of maybe being undermined or being considered obsolete. So from that standpoint, that story was very, very well done. And again, I don't watch a lot of AAA. I watched the feuds on WWE going over it. But as far as the AAA scene, I don't know much about it. Except El Hijo is really good. I hope I didn't botch his name too bad. So that made me wonder, what did Clash in Italy fail to do? Well, off the top of my head, there was a couple of things to point out. No real title changes at all. Which, why not? You hype this up that everyone's going to go to Italy and there's going to be this big hurrah and big to-do, and you got a whole country involved. Everyone's looking to Italy, and all those people, and you know, those fans in Italy are looking for a show. Not saying that the wrestling wasn't good, but the story seemed rather safe. Personally, as big of a Cody Rhodes fan as I am, I think maybe he should have lost the title. Again, a lot of people say, and I agree with them, that Cody Rhodes is better chasing. It's better when you see him grinding, getting out there, wanting to climb back in, climbing and clawing their way back into the title scene. That's when Cody is at his best, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, and I love Cody Rhodes, and I'm a mega Cody Rhodes fan. So it didn't really upset me too much that Cody won, but looking at it creatively, I understand why maybe Cody Rhodes losing would have been a better option. Would have left more intrigue, more what's next, which is what the Mask vs. Mask match did. Left me wondering what's next for Chad Gable. Is he going to create a whole new luchador character? I don't know what the rules are. Is he going to come out as Chad Gable? What is going to happen? Clash of Italy didn't leave me wondering what's going to happen next. Yeah, I'm sure Fatu is going to come out, acknowledge Roman Reigns or not acknowledge Roman Reigns, and join Solo Sikoa. That's predictable. Those are the two options I can think of. Again, there wasn't anything risky, even though they had the opportunity. I personally think Jacob Fatu should have won. I think that would have made for a way better story. Jacob Fatu, he's got the power, he's got it all. Maybe he misuses it. Maybe he just fumbles with it and doesn't know what to really do now that he's got there. Kind of like a dog chasing a rabbit. You know, sure, the dog gets to the rabbit, if you're my dog at least. Not the smartest guy out there. But he'll chase a rabbit, and once he gets right next to it, he kind of stops because he doesn't know what to do now that he has it. Could have been the same idea with Fatu. You know, they had Fatu hyped up so much that, hey, this guy could dethrone Roman. I mean, they had all of those promos leading up to this, and it kind of felt a little flat. I think Roman being, you know, reeling in shock that Fatu actually took him out could have made it very interesting. You could have had it so Jimmy J and Roman are maybe plotting to like overthrow Fatu. Maybe. And you could have had this whole dynamic where they're all yes-manning Fatu, and he's telling them to go beat these people up, and maybe they don't. Maybe they make excuses. You know, sorry, Jacob, I was going to, but he wasn't there. Or, you know, hey, I tried my best, but I just couldn't get it done. And then you could have had Fatu starting to get frustrated that he's got the power, but he doesn't know how to wield it because everyone else doesn't respect him. Could have been a very cool story. I think they left I think they really missed an opportunity there to tell us a story like that. I think it would have been very, 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 very interesting. especially to see how Jay and Jimmy handle it. Right now, I guess they just stick to being the, Robin and Batgirl to Roman Reigns. And I like Jimmy, and I love Jay. I much more prefer to see them in the tag team, storylines. Jay is probably my second favorite wrestler right now, and I haven't seen him wrestle in how long? He's just standing holding Roman Reigns' hand. I think they're wasting good years and good time where Jay could be wrestling and they could be pushing him and making a cool story. But instead, they kind of fall with the safe play and have Roman retain. Does that really move it, the needle? Does that really leave people wondering what's next? I don't think it does. So, between the two, what do I think is better? Mask vs. Mask or Clash in Italy? Again, both the wrestling aspect of both of those were absolutely fine. But the story, the intrigue that AAA put on for Mask vs. Mask left me wondering and very curious as to what's next. Clash in Italy didn't leave me wondering what's next. It was cool, it was exciting, it would have been cool to see it in person. But if I miss tonight's Monday Night Raw, I'm not going to feel like I'm missing anything. Where with AAA and that whole story they did with the Mask vs. Mask, I kind of want to know what happens next. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe. The biggest thing I can ask for now is shares. Let's get these videos in front of as many people as possible so they can share and join in the conversation as well. Let's not be ball hogs. Let's get all of our friends involved. I really love hearing from you guys and talking to you guys in the comments and on Facebook and talking all about wrestling. I really do enjoy it. It's the big reason why I made this channel, so I can talk to you. I don't have a lot of friends that love wrestling as much as I do. And that wraps it up, guys. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Heavy at the wood chop, hop, hop. Heavy at the wood chop, hop, hop. Heavy at the wood chop, hop, hop. Turn me up, no wrestling, we crash the ring. Hit so hard, make the whole crow sing. Fly off top, yeah, we bring that pain. No gang here, we don't play no game. Boom, 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 boom. Like, subscribe, hit that bell right now. We done a wave and we run this town. Thanks for watching, we'll see you again. No Bristol.